Hi, welcome back with me PlantDo Home and Garden. This time, I'll give you video about top 10 Easy-Breezy foundation plants for your front house. Well, before go to the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for supports this channel. Also, you can turn on the bell for more updated videos. Okay, let's go to the video. Number 1. Stonecrop. It's hard to imagine an easier perennial to grow than this little cutie. It forms a perfect dome-shaped mound that hugs the ground, reaching just 10 to 12 in tall in full bloom. That makes it a perfect choice for growing along the edge of your foundation bed in front of taller roses or evergreens. It will look its best if you grow it in full sun and drier soil with no extra fertilizer needed. Too much love makes sedum stems weaker, so just plant it and forget it. Bonus, light pink flowers which pollinators adore completely cover the succulent green foliage in late summer. Perennial in zones 3 to 9. Number 2. Catmint. If you take a drive around town in late spring, you may notice this perennial planted in large drifts. It looks like a blue cloud hugging the ground, and it's often grown in such large numbers because it is so carefree. Like sedum, catmint thrives in full sun and no extra fertilizer is needed. Even if the soil tends to be a bit dry up near your home's foundation, this plant will thrive in the poor soil and reflected heat from your brick or siding. Cut it back once after its first round of blooms and it will reward you with even more flowers throughout the summer. Both varieties named here are excellent choices, with size being the primary difference. Number 3. Hosta. If your foundation is shaded for part or much of the day, hostas are an easy solution. They come in many sizes, from the giant Empress Wu hosta to miniature varieties like mini skirt and every other size in between. Wi is a distinctive, medium-sized, variegated hosta that grows 11 to 18 tall and matures to 28 to 30 across. If you are growing a short row of annual flowers like double-up trademark begonias at the very front of your foundation bed, Wi can be planted right behind them. Since hostas return reliably every year, you can count on them to fill the beds up near your home with no fuss, no muss color and texture. Perennial in zones 3 to 9. Number 4. Ornamental onion. Ever since Allium Millennium was showcased by the Perennial Plant Association as the Perennial Plant of the Year in 2018, this class of ornamental onions has skyrocketed in popularity. Serendipity was discovered as a sport of millennium. It has all the same traits except the non-spreading, mounded foliage is more distinctly blue-green instead of the emerald green of millennium. In mid to late summer, rosy purple, 2 globe-shaped flowers stand like lollipops on 15 to 20 tall stems above the low-growing foliage. You're likely to find pollinating bees and butterflies enjoying it on sunny days. This perennial thrives in full sun. Number 5. Globe Arborvitae. If low-growing evergreens are what you need for under your front windowsills or a hedge bordering your entryway, consider this dwarf Globe Arborvitae. It's easy to grow in full sun to part sun, handles sandy or well-drained clay soil, and needs little to no pruning to keep its tidy shape. If boxwood blight is an issue in your area, tater tot makes an excellent evergreen substitute. This ball-shaped evergreen shrub grows 1 to 2 tall and wide, so it fits well in the middle layer of a foundation bed with shorter flowers planted in front and taller flowering shrubs like limelight panicle hydrangea planted in back. Hardy in zones 3 to 7. Number 6. Juniper. This native cultivar of our common juniper is one of the toughest and most low-maintenance evergreens you'll find. It spreads easily into a low, broad mound of emerald green foliage to fill the middle sections of your foundation bed. This juniper looks fantastic planted en masse in places where no maintenance is needed, with each plant growing 2 tall and 3 to 4 across. It easily withstands extreme cold, all-day sun to part sun, drought, air pollution and black walnut trees, while being deer and rabbit resistant. How's that for checking all the boxes? Hardy in zones 2 to 7. Number 7. Panicle hydrangea. One of the easiest types of hydrangeas you can grow along your home's foundation is a panicle hydrangea. Because their size ranges greatly, you'll want to be sure to read the label carefully when choosing which is the best fit. Some, like the classic limelight panicle hydrangea, can grow upwards of 8 tall and are better positioned at the corner of your house. Little Lime looks much like limelight but stays shorter at 3 to 5 tall. That makes it a better candidate for planting near windows where it won't block the view. Number 8. Switchgrass. Ornamental grasses might not be the first plant you think of for foundation plantings, but they are actually a very practical choice. Switchgrass is a native plant that is extremely durable, tolerating drought as well as short periods of flooding, standing up to wind and storms, and thriving in full sun and heat. It is also salt tolerant, so it is safe to plant near driveways and paths that are salted in winter. Number 9. False cypress. If shade and deer are a challenge in your landscape, consider growing false cypress. These evergreen shrubs handle part shade well, though they also grow in full sun, and their fragrant foliage tends to be less appealing to deer. For a shorter 6 to 10, broadly pyramidal shade, try soft serve or soft serve gold. Their shorter size fits nicely in proportion with a one-story house and won't grow tall enough to hit the gutters running along your roofline. For a taller, narrower space, perhaps in a grouping at the corner of your house or as a privacy hedge, choose a pinpoint false cypress. They grow 15 to 20 tall with a 5 to 6 diameter at the base. Soft serve is hardy in zones 4 to 8, pinpoint grows in zones 5 to 7. Number 10. Rose of Sharon. If the idea of a low-maintenance plant that blooms for months sounds appealing, take a look at the chiffon and satin series of Rose of Sharon shrubs. Both grow quickly, don't require pruning, and produce few to no seeds so they won't pop up elsewhere around the garden. Chiffon varieties bear anemone-shaped blossoms in shades of pink, purple, blue or white. Satin varieties bear single flowers in shades of blue, purple and pink, all with a dark red eye. Rose of Sharon shrubs come in several sizes, though most are quite large. Chiffon and satin varieties grow 8 to 12 tall and tend to be taller than they are wide. Thanks for watching my video about top 10 Easy-Breezy foundation plants for your front house. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for supports our channel. Well, see you in the next videos.